Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Virgo for July 2023. Just going to shuffle my cards now. I'm going to be using my Tower of Prague deck, but please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really helps it to grow, and then I can do new tarot readings for you. So please press subscribe now. So shuffling the cards, I'm just laying down your 10 cards on the table. So let's have a look at what's come up for you. So the first card is in the here and now, the present situation, what's going on around you at this time. The card I get is the King of Cups in the reversed position. I get quite a few things with this card. First of all, it shows you feeling very emotional about something. Okay, I'm also sensing this toxic, this negative energy around you. Okay, and it's coming across as being this masculine energy. Okay, so it could be around a person, people, also situations as well. It's very much this feeling of you feeling down. It's like you're trying to make changes, you're trying to move towards something, but you keep coming back to square one, and this negative situation or these negative people or person is actually kind of holding you back because it kind of gets into your head. So it could well be around something like the news, watching too much news. So there's a strong sense of the need to cut down on that, or just dealing with these people around you differently. If you can't let go and move away from them, then just dealing with them differently, okay? Because all of this is holding you back. And there's also a strong sense of you wearing your heart on your sleeve, okay? People have been taking advantage of your good nature, okay? People have been taking you for granted. There's a strong sense of the need for laser sharp focus here. So rather than ruling with your heart, there's a strong sense of the need to rule with your mind. Card crossing is the Four of Swords. There's a lot of healing which is taking place at the moment, okay? I have to give this to you. I do sense this deep soul connection here with somebody. It's actually coming across as being like a sort of twin flame connection, okay? We have lots of soulmates, as you probably know, but we just have one twin flame, which is the other half of our soul. And it's like this process which you're going through, this healing process. If you look at the card, it's like two people like on kebab skewers just going around and around and around. So you're together, you're stuck together, okay? You're both going through a similar or the same process here, but notice the head to toe, okay? Which is very much about you being quite the opposite, but fitting together perfectly. Okay, it's like this yin-yang connection. So there could be a lot of extremes around you, such as pushing and pulling, blowing hot and cold, this coming and going, okay? Because spiritually, look at the stained glass window, you know, it's perfect. But on all the other levels, it's far from perfect. So there could be some kind of distance between the two of you. One of you could be with someone else. You may not have even met physically, okay? There could be little or no communication. And emotionally things may be all over the place, okay? So all these different levels need to be worked on. Though, as I said, spiritually, it's like there's an invisible thread that ties the two of you together forever. So in the past, coming to the present, I've got the Sun card in the reverse position. I do read the cards this way, so the Sun card is reversed. Usually the Sun card is the best card in the pack. Well, always actually, but it's in the reverse position. So even though the Sun is still there, there's a lot of clouds in front of it, okay? There's some kind of block, okay? So you could well have been experiencing a lot of frustrations, a lot of challenges recently. I do sense that happiness turned to sadness and that laughter turned to tears around a situation, okay? I just see all these clouds around you, which could be this negativity and this toxic energy. There's a strong sense of the need to deal with that. And like the clouds, you know, once the clouds clear, it reveals the sun, which was always there. So once you work through these issues, yeah, then what you want is always there, okay? It becomes more apparent in your life. So the card looking forward is the Three of Pentacles. Very positive card here, okay? It's very much about you finding more security here, okay? You putting your best foot forward around the situation, gaining more certainty or even gaining more commitment here. It's also improvements here either around a work or a money situation here for you. It could well be that you're going to sign some kind of agreement which is going to bring about I just keep getting abundance here with you, okay? I know things have been working against you, but it's like the tables are going to turn in your favour, and all your hard work is going to pay off here. So your gold card is shown by the Four of Pentacles reversed. So quite clearly it shows that you have been holding on to stuff, okay? The more you hold on to stuff, the more you stay stuck, okay? It's a bit like walking around town. It's symbolic, but having these bags of rubbish, okay, it weighs you down, okay? Once you get rid of all that rubbish from the bags, then you feel lighter within yourself, okay? You start going towards what you want, but also because there's nothing in the bags, you can put new stuff in there, but much better stuff than what you've had before. So there's a strong sense of you having a good declutter, you having a good sort out here. It's very much this feeling of you losing the world to gain it. And don't forget, less is more here, less is more. So the next card is on the subconscious level, which is the High Priestess, a very powerful card, okay? It's also a major card as well, so it does give me like this major issue around you, these big changes taking place. But it's very, very powerful, very spiritual, you know, and it's given me something here. It's written, it is written, it is written, okay? It's your destiny. It's written in the stars. So I do sense this around this, you know, twin flame connection, which is going to become more apparent in the coming weeks and months here. She's also saying, look out for the signs, look out for the signs, okay? So the signs from the universe which are trying to guide you in the right direction. I mean, they come in all forms, okay? They're not kind of sort of direct. You don't kind of sort of hear these voices usually, but it's more about, for example, you may witness like a flat tire or something. There's nothing to be alarmed about, it's just an example, but you might see it somewhere. And what that means is there's a need to slow down, okay? It's like a sign from the universe, or maybe a burst pipe or something. There's a need to be more efficient, okay? So it's just looking at these signs. What happens around you? Yeah, there's actually like this deeper meaning to it. So the advice card here is shown by the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about grabbing the bull by the horns here, okay? A lot of things have been working against you, okay? But with the Ace of Pentacles, it's about grabbing the bull by the horns. It's about taking that leap of faith, okay? Just putting your best foot forward. There's also something here about receiving some money here with this card. I know I was talking about abundance and about work, but this is usually about something which isn't earned. So for example, it might be something around a lottery win, about some inheritance you receive, or some kind of settlement which you've been waiting on. It's going to come here within the next month. That's what it's given me. On the outside, I've got the Two of Wands. Okay, the Two of Wands is the twin flame card. Okay, so it's very much confirmation here. You know, in a sense, these two cards go together. And if you notice with the Two of Wands, you've got these black and white tiles, okay? So completely the opposite, but fit together perfectly. Okay, that's how it is. Like a heart, you cut a heart in half. You've got the two hearts, which are complete mirror images, but when you put them together, they fit perfectly. This is around you now, and this is what's going to show up. So you could well have been doing a lot of thinking to this divine connection here, which is going to become more apparent in the coming weeks and months. It's also about putting your best foot forward as well, and something moving to the next level. Your hopes and your fears is shown by the Knight of Cups. Maybe there is someone around you, I feel, who's been holding back, you know, and you feel they're never going to open up. But in fact, from you letting go and focusing on yourself, it kind of creates this space to allow them to come forward. Because when you let go, you always allow what's yours to come in. And the final card is the Empress card in the reverse position. I would say things do have to get worse before they get better, okay? But I do sense some changes here. I mean, with this card, what I get is like this plant. It's in a room. It's grown to the ceiling. It's got nowhere else to grow. You've got two choices, okay? You can put a hole in the ceiling, okay? Or you can move the plant somewhere else into a bigger room or outside. Of course, making a hole in the ceiling is impractical, and things become more complex. There's a strong sense of you just moving away from this situation, if you like, moving on in a sense, or moving the plant, and then in doing so you create space for things to grow and develop. So here earlier we had the Sun in the reverse position, which was showing there was some kind of block, which clearly shows you are going to be making these changes, okay? You are going to let go, you are going to move away from the situation, and then in doing so you allow this abundance to come into your life. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment. There's also links for free daily readings, personal readings, to buy me a coffee into my crystal shop. Thank you.